teardrops start to dry, even when the sun begins to shine again. I'm taking all the advice there is, and none of it has helped. Experience has made me realize that I won't build my life on empty words. Being so damn naive, it only hurts. I'm so tired of love songs, life never turns out the way they do. I've been trying for so long, looking for someone who wants me to. I've heard every cliche there is, and none of them make sense. I'm so tired of love songs, I'm sick and tired of love songs. I'm so tired of you. Looking back on how I used to be, I always thought that love was made for me. Oh well, I was just as blue-eyed as the sky could ever be. Loving you has made me realize.
Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're all here, and I'm so happy that you are joining me on a very typical day in this stage of my life. Okay, so what's going on today? I do have a Stitch Fix video to film. My box just came yesterday, so I want to get that filmed so that I can send anything back that I'm not keeping. And I thought it might be fun for you. You could kind of see maybe a little behind the scenes on how I go about filming my try-on videos. So we're gonna do that first. And then once that is done, I possibly could be doing a little kitchen organization in my Lazy Susan cabinet, but it kind of depends on whether my Amazon delivery gets here, because I ordered some bins that were shaped like pie shaped for the Lazy Susan that I think is really going to help me be able to organize it, and they are being delivered today, so I'm not sure what time they are going to arrive. If they get here, and then maybe that will inspire me to get that cabinet done, that would feel great. So possibly some kitchen organization. And then maybe even I need to go to Target to shop for a shower gift. One of my best friends, her daughter is getting married, so I could order online and get the registry, but I thought maybe I would just kind of go and see in person if I could pull up her registry. And then I always need things over at Target anyway, so maybe that might be something. And then for sure, I am going to cook with you. I'm going to share a recipe with you, something that is really easy, but I love to eat it. In the summertime especially, it's a dish that I like to make, so I'm going to go ahead and share that with you later on. So I hope that that sounds fun. So right now, I am going to go ahead and get started filming my Stitch Fix video.
I'm so tired of love songs, life never turns out the way they do. I've been trying for so long, looking for someone who wants me to. I've heard every cliche there is, and none of them make sense. I'm so tired of love songs, I'm sick and tired of love songs. I'm so tired of you. I'm so tired of you. I'm so tired of you. I'm so tired of love songs, sick and tired of love songs. Even when my teardrops start to dry, and even when the sun begins to shine again, I've taken all the advice there is, and none of it has helped. I'm so tired of love songs, sick and tired of love songs. I'm so tired of you. Ooh, sick and tired of you. I'm so tired of love songs that never turns out the way they do. I've been trying for so long, looking for someone to help me through. I've heard every
So I was glad that I was able to get my Stitch Fix filmed. And unfortunately, the one that I just filmed there that you saw some footage of, it's not going to be uploaded for a couple of weeks. Fix last month, instead of uploading it and having it out for you like right after I got it, there were some other videos that I wanted to upload first. So then this pushes the release of this one back a little bit because I just don't want two stitch fixes too close together. So anyways, it will be a couple of weeks before you see that stitch fix, but it was a really good one. And I did just have some lunch, and I did not bother to film it because it was really pretty boring. I had a bowl of cereal and a pear. So I did not think that that was vlog worthy. All right, so my Amazon package did just come. And I guess that is a sign that I should address my Lazy Susan cabinet because it's kind of a mess, and I just didn't really know how to go about organizing what I have in there. So I hope that these containers that I ordered from Amazon fit and will help me kind of manage the stuff that's in there a little bit better. Okay, before I open my Amazon package, I did just want to show you, I went to Sephora yesterday, and I just wanted to show you what I got. And this is kind of like, I know I have work to do, and I'd rather do anything else than than organize that cabinet. So I'm finding things to show you, but I am gonna get to it soon, I promise. But I had to go into Sephora because I needed another Best Skin Ever foundation. This is a really good one if you've never tried it. It's one of my favorites, and I actually broke my last bottle. I dropped it on the vanity and it cracked and needed a new one, so I went down and was lucky because right now when I'm filming this, the Sephora sale is going on. And so all Sephora brands are 30% off. So that is a great deal. If I get this up, I think it goes, the sale goes to, I think the 24th, I believe, of April. And I'm hoping this will be uploaded before then. So if it happens to be, and you like some of the Sephora brand products, go and grab them while they're on sale. But then I also, this is what I'm most excited about, is that I picked up another one of the Sephora favorites, the perfume sampler. Sherry from Show Me Sherry had sent me one of these at Christmas time, and I loved this. It was so fun trying all the different fragrances, and then what's included in here is a coupon that you take back to Sephora, and whichever one you really like, you can get like a travel size perfume bottle. So it's $28 for this, and it's got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different fragrances to try, and this one was a different sampler than the one that Sherry had got me. And I have to tell you, I have really started loving, like, trying a lot of different fragrances. I'm having a lot of fun doing that. And I thought this would be fun to try some new fragrances that I think sound like summery. Some of these sound summery. So I can't wait to try these. But if you have never tried the Sephora sampler pack, these are great, and it's just a really nice way to try fragrances. And then what I do is that if I smell, like if I take one of these little vials, let me show you how big they are. So this is how big they are to try. And you can get, you know, like probably a week's worth of wear out of one of these bottles. So you can really see if you like them or not. And then what I did last time is that if I take one out and I don't really like it, then I just give it to friends. I bring them to my friends and say, does anyone want these? And then they can try them, because you know how we are with fragrances. Everybody, you know, you like different things. So I just love this so much. And I was thinking, what a great idea if you're looking for a gift for your mom for Mother's Day. Like, what a nice idea that she could try all these different fragrances and then get, you know, a travel size one of her favorite when she is done trying them all. So I love these. So that is what I got at Sephora yesterday. And so now I'm going to open up my Amazon package and we are going to check out those bins. I also forgot I had ordered some Velcro rollers. I was going to try these again. I had them years ago and I don't know why I didn't use them, and I gave them away, and now I wanted to try them again, and they were only like $5 or something, 5 and change I think on Amazon. So I picked up these and gonna give them a try over the summer. I thought it might be nice to be able to get, even just like smooth out my hair on second day hair is what I was hoping I could use these for. So I did pick up a pack of these. But these are the bins that I got for the Lazy Susan. You can see like they're pie shaped. And what I was hoping is that just, you know, corralling some of the smaller items that I keep on the top shelf, that this might help. So I actually got 2 packs of these. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and I will show you the state of my Lazy Susan cabinet. All right, here's the cabinet. And all of this stuff here is things that I package up, cookies to give neighbors and friends at Christmas time. And I've got like ribbon and little like holiday loaf pans and a cookie press and sprinkles, an extra tea kettle. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff in here that I need to somehow organize a little bit better. Oh my goodness, look. And then you can see on the bottom, I've got my bullet blender and another pitcher. Yeah, so this is what I am trying to organize. Yeah, it definitely needs it. Well, I'm back to my project. I've been sitting upstairs in my closet for the last half hour with Louie. The poor guy, a thunderstorm just rolled through and he is terrified. It's gotten worse every year for him and he shakes and he's just, it's awful to watch. So we have just been hanging out in my closet for a half hour. The storm has finally passed and he is okay. So I'm gonna get back to work here and I'm gonna show you all of the crap that I've taken out of that cabinet.
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got our lines crossed? We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better. I try to fix things that weren't broken, misunderstandings and words unspoken. We fall apart and I won't dare to say, do you feel the same way? Maybe you don't wanna know, but you don't see what you have in front.
Okay, let me show you what I did. All right, so I've got one of these empty bins because I get the big bag of pears at Costco. I've really been into pears lately and they need to ripen most of the time, so I keep them in here to ripen. So I figured I would be able to use both of these when I get a new bag from Costco. And then I just have all of my cookie cutters and my cookie press here. And, oops. And this is the bags and ribbons and tags that I use for Christmas cookie gifts, and then the little loaf pans too. And then in here, I've got the bags for the frosting tips and some sprinkles and some more cookie boxes for Christmas over there. And then on the bottom, I just put all of my pitchers, and I keep this extra, it's old and the handle's broken, this teapot, because I boil water in the summer and I pour it over weeds around our patio to kill them, and so I like to boil as much water as I can, so I keep this teapot for that. And then everything else here just fits a little bit better. So I am very happy with how this looks now. Yay! Well, I am really glad to have that done. I think it looks a lot better and I hope that I can keep it looking like that from now on. But now that the storm has passed, I'm gonna see if Louie wants to go for a second walk, and then I will come back here and we will make some dinner. Oh my goodness, that storm went through and it is so humid out right now, and the sun is just beating in through the window, so I closed the shades just so it doesn't get so hot here in the kitchen when I'm cooking. But let's go ahead. I'm gonna show you, I guess I would call them Greek chicken grain bowls is what we'll call them, but it's really easy and it's something I really like, and I make this a lot in the summer. Like I told you before, I think my husband and I had this a few nights ago, and so I've got a lot of the stuff prepped already, so I'm just going to make another one because they really are delicious. So let me show you how you make it. Okay, the first thing you need to do is preheat your oven to 400 degrees, and I've got a couple of chicken breasts here. And I'll show you, these are kind of thick, so I decided I was going to pound them down with a rolling pin just a little bit to get a little more even, uniform cooking. So after they are just a little more uniform, take them out onto a plate, and then we are going to season them up. And all of the seasonings I'm using are salt-free, so you get a lot of flavor without the salt. The first one I'm using is Mrs. Dash, the original, so I sprinkle a little bit of that on each of them. And then the next seasoning that I am using, this is from Kinder. It's a no salt, it's a garlic and herb shake, very good. So sprinkle a little of that on. And then we are going to put a little bit of paprika. And I find the paprika, it does add a little bit of flavor, but it also adds a really nice color to the chicken breast. So I'm pretty generous with the paprika. So go ahead and sprinkle that on both of them. And then I just flip them over and I do the exact same seasoning on the other side. Then I use avocado oil because it does have a high smoke point, and you will get a cast iron skillet and heat that oil up, and then add the chicken breasts, and you are going to cook for 5 minutes on the one side. When the 5 minutes is up, you go ahead and flip the chicken breasts over, and then you are going to put them into the 400-degree oven for exactly 14 minutes. While the chicken is cooking, you can go ahead and assemble the rest of the ingredients. I love these little minute organic quinoa cups. They are super quick and easy to make. 1 minute and you have a cup of quinoa. And then I also like peppercinis, and I have sliced up some grape tomatoes. I also like sliced cucumber. I have some black olives and some chopped red onion. And then for the dressing, this is a Greek vinaigrette and some feta cheese. These quinoa cups are so easy. You just take off the cover. You will stick it into the microwave for 1 minute, and then you let it stand in there a minute and it's done. So they're super easy. Once the 14 minutes is up with the chicken breasts, I take them out of the oven and then I test them with an instant read thermometer to make sure that they are indeed cooked through, and these were. So I remove them to a plate and cover with foil and let them rest for 10 minutes. All right, the chicken breast has been resting for 10 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it up. You can see it's cooked perfectly through and it's nice and juicy. All right. Now I'm going to assemble my bowl. I am going to put some of the quinoa in the bottom here. And then I'm going to top it with some chicken. And then these are the toppings that I like to use. So I'm going to put some sliced grape tomatoes. Some sliced cucumber. I like black olives. A little bit of red onion. And I like peppercinis too. And then I'm going to top it with a little bit of feta cheese. And the last thing I do is top it with a little Greek vinaigrette. And this is just the Good Seasons packet of the Greek vinaigrette or Greek dressing. I'll try to leave a picture of what the package looks like over here on the screen somewhere. But I just make this up with red wine vinegar and olive oil and then the seasoning packet and some water. So I just sprinkle a little bit of the dressing over all of this. And there you have it. This is my Greek chicken grain bowl. I think it's really delicious. And if you try this recipe, let me know how you like it. It's like I said, this is something that I eat a lot in the summertime. It's really filling and it just tastes delicious. So friends, thank you so much for spending the day with me. I really appreciate that you take time out of your busy schedules to watch my videos. I really do. And I hope to see you all next time. Bye.